By the way, one of my first favourite things ever is the Roxy Revolution Blossom Pink Lip Gloss. Oh my god! That has gone everywhere. And the police just went... I just literally bombarded the window. Don't f with me. Can you not, Ghosty? By the way, guys, if you can hear some ruckus downstairs, my family are watching a movie, so gonna have to deal with that. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So anyway guys, the time has come, and I know you guys were voting for this for quite a while, and I haven't done this for a good like nearly a year, because I kind of thought that you guys didn't like it, but then I found out that you guys do actually like it, so I thought, hey ho, let's give it a go again. This is the first monthly favourites of 2023. Jesus Christ. Also guys, can you notice that I don't have any lashes on? If you can see, I really wanted to go back to my teenage years and get the Urban Decay glitter liner and just go crazy with like a pink wing going on. I don't know what was going on. I was watching season 2 again of Euphoria. I don't give a shit. That's one of my deadly confessions. That's one of my monthly favourites. I've seen it twice now and I can watch it over and over again. Also know now who the makeup artist is for Euphoria. Literally, she's my spirit sister. If we were two together, like in our teenage years, we were literally the same people. So anyway guys, let's do this properly. Hi there, my name's Chloe, if you've never been here before. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give me a big fat thumbs up. Also guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe right down there. Press on that bell and you get all the notifications for when I upload next. Always keep an eye on my community page, polls and opportunities of what you want next, and also I can keep you updated what's going on behind the scenes. Also make sure you check on my Instagram right down there. Anyway guys, we are comfy, we are cozy, we are in pajamas. Hope you are in pajamas too, under the blankets with a hot chocolate and a tea or a coffee and a cookie if you're that lucky. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much to the new subscribers that are getting, that are coming in. You guys are really nice, you guys are really lovely. I've noticed that you guys are enjoying the rest of my content as well, which is really great. And let's get going with the video because we have a lot of favourites this month. Third thing, so I already told you my first and my second favourite thing is these. I actually bought 2 pairs of these of the same colour. You saw these on a haul a few weeks ago from the Boohoo haul. I actually ordered another pair but a size smaller, so this is a size smaller because I thought I can get some wear out of them. These are so bloody comfortable. They're soft. My skin has been absolutely horrific the last 5-6 weeks. These sort of things at the moment is like my best friend. My arms mainly have been really bad, and also my arse. Yeah, when I have flare-ups you never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, so these are like one of my favourite things so far this year. I think these were like a £15 down from 35 quid for the full set. That's a monthly thought. What the fuck am I gonna do with this set, because it's driving me insane. Fourth favourite thing is this. You guys have seen this on TikTok, so I see what TikTok is doing. I see you, TikTok shop. I see what you were doing. We're charging £1, £2, £3 for these with free post and packaging. Now if you go back on it, so then I'm looking on like TikTok that all the prices have gone dramatically high. I'm talking about robbing people blind. Home bargains come through and literally started selling a TikTok bottle that has gone everywhere. Oh no. You know why? I think it's because I filled it up too much. It's literally the exact same thing. £5 I think it is. This is just over 2 litres I believe. It has the standard time frame goals, but we all know here I drink at least 2 of these a day. Since I've been drinking more water again, I've been getting a lot less headache, which is really funny because when you're a cashier you get headaches really easy, especially when you're partially deaf and you've got plastic screens around you. You can't really hear what's going on the other side. It kind of makes you feel like you're muffled, and they come in a multiple different colours. So I've got the pink and the yellow because it reminds me of sunset. So if you can see there, that's the actual colours there. Millions of different colours. My friend Crystal got obsessed and like went to multiple home bargains in the area just to get her hands on one. So I originally actually bought this for my nighttime one that stays in my room and doesn't go anywhere unless I need to wash it. And obviously you know me, I'm a big Hydro Drug fan. I love my Hydro Drugs, but they're just a bit too wide at work on the tills, because on my tills I've only got a tiny till, so obviously I can't tell you where I work. No, it's just a little bit too big, and even this is quite big, but it's fantastic. The straws are really good as well, because most cheaper things you buy, the straws, obviously when you try and drink from them they give you a headache because you're sucking so much. Shut up, Chloe. Stop. We've got a whole lot of footage to go yet. It's got a nice handle there. Again, 5-6 quid. You can't go wrong with that. Oh, and a quick one as well. I have a little rant. Have you seen the ice ball maker that you put into your freezer after you filled it up with water, and then you pull it apart and you get these lovely little icicle balls? I can't find it anywhere because I don't want to pay £30 for it. So guys, give me a comment down below. Give me a link if you find something that's cheaper than a tenner, because I'm not paying more than a tenner for it. Come on. This is me you're talking to. Next favourite thing, obviously, we all know, is my same old usual tarot card. So my first tarot card pack, I've had these for the past 3-4 years now. It's the Crystal Tarot deck. I'm going to put a picture right up here. It's one of my favourite decks in the whole entire world. Literally my second favourite deck I've bought in all my life. Every single favourite, no matter what. I absolutely love her. I don't like to have them on camera unless I've like a cleansing bit going on. I'm doing readings that are live. One of my favourite decks in the whole world. Super easy to use. They're fantastic. And actually, to be quite frank, coming to a monthly thought here, I've gone a lot more orthodox. Like I'm going slowly like towards older fashion decks as well. It's all luck when you get yourself a deck. So I never feel disheartened if it just doesn't get on with you. But these tarot decks have been my ride or die for the past like 3-4 years. Actually better than the ones that I was taught with. They're in storage somewhere because they're very old, and they're very like they're falling apart. I've done since I was like 12. Absolutely adore those cards. Now obviously we all know my favourite other deck of cards is my oracle cards, which is the Doreen Virtue unicorn ones. Now obviously you know me, I absolutely love unicorns. I got these through potluck actually. I got them second hand, but they were still wrapped, they weren't touched. They were bought as a gift. The lady already had them, so I hit her up on Facebook Market. I was like, they've never been used. I was like, okay, so I bought them. I've loved them ever since, and they're like, again, my second favourite tarot card deck. I use these to back up my reading. They're very extremely rare. If you are new to it and you're in love with this deck, not easy to get a hold of. They took me about like 5-6 years to get hold of these. Obviously this is gross. There's a couple of hairs in it now, I've noticed, and I have absolutely no intention of getting them out right now because it takes me like an hour to get these out. This is the Tangle Angel. This is the best brush you can get your hands on. If you've got a sensitive scalp, absolutely fantastic. And if you've got wild hair like mine, they're very rare to get a hold of. You can get them at odd occasions in TK Maxx at a really good price. They've even got the miniature ones as well now that you put on your keys. Now I need to get one of those. They're a very underrated company. They are fantastic. I've been using since I was like 18. We all know this was going to be in here. No, if you're not from the makeup world, this is not a flogger. This is the proof mascara from Jeffree Star. He's a huge, massive makeup content creator, and his brand is amazing. It's one of those ones that one coat, that's it. You can't coat more because it just turns into a big clumpy mess. We all know I get the lashes from She. £2.50 for a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each Shein haul I do, I get like 2 to 3 loads of these, like different designs. At the moment, I'm really into the cat eye one at the moment. Obviously you're on it right now, so this is the newer ring light. People have been asking me what ring light this is. If you're someone as lazy as me, you can't be asked, and if you break it, you're not gonna cry about it because it's gonna make you financially hungover for a few months. This was 100 quid. I've got 3 light settings. Go for ring lights. There's a space in here. Like I literally have no space in here. When I have more space, I probably will stick with ring lights and light boxes. I want to get a couple of light boxes actually. Now, I hate Joby Gorillas. I hate the ones that you get from Amazon. I hate the ones you get from eBay. If you're new to YouTube and you bought your first camera, don't buy a shitty tripod. I've learned my lesson from that. My first proper camera, the M100, broke because I bought a crappy Gorilla tripod and it gave way, cracked the screen, so just watch out with that. This is the Manfrotto tripod. So this is the vlogger tripod. It's solid steel, so if a bitch wants to come at you, don't with me. You can make it as tall or as low as possible because this is like solid steel and it's like quite strong. It will hold a G7X Mark II absolutely fine, which is the camera that I'm filming with right now. Push this button here and it actually controls like the camera pod right there, and it's a screw on as well. If you do vlog with your phone, you'll have to get a piece that holds onto your phone that has a screw piece on it. You can't go to museums with this. The amount of times I've gone to a museum and I've had to end up getting my arm strap, I always have to have it in handy because if I'm vlogging in a museum or something, they pull me up for this, they actually have to hold it in the office until I'm ready to come back and pick it up. So always like make sure if you go vlogging out and about like museums and that and you're not born yesterday, don't just have this and one of these get taken away. Don't hold it with just your hand. Have a strap. They're worth the money. When these first come out, they weren't cheap. Manfrotto is actually, I think it's an Italian photography company, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But I got this for a steal. I went on eBay and I was like scrolling around and I'm thinking, Silly Billy who sold me this mustn't have realised back in the day how expensive they were. I got this for £5. Post and packaging I think was like a couple of quid. And it came to the door and it was a Manfrotto. It was a real one. It's a real thing. I've had this ever since. When you're doing vlogging, you're thinking more on the go and more like you want it nice and light and easy to carry. We all knew this was going to be my monthly favourites. Now I bought this summer last year. So the orgy palette, I did want the full orgy palette, but then I realised what I'm trying to do is think about how many colours I'm using, and if I'm not going to use all the colours in them palette, I'll go for the smaller version of it if they do mini palettes of it. Obviously Jeffree Star is an actual genius. He does do mini versions to whatever he does. He picks out his favourite colours and the more to-go colours and puts them in a mini palette. So this is the orgy mini palette. Now we have had a little bit of a loved and used, seen this like 100 times on my vlogs, everything. I even used this for my friend's wedding recently. Went with these two colours in with this colour and then with that colour. I made this cool like mirage kind of thing. I love Jeffree Star. I know there's a lot of controversies about him, but him as a product creator and also a makeup artist and a cosmetic maker that makes things that is not only vegan, cruelty free, it's actually effective and actually pigmented. It's really good for my skin. It's one of the only brands that doesn't upset my skin anymore. Favourite to-go brands, and obviously you all know my signature colours are like rust kind of colours. I'm getting a bit more adventurous now since the end of lockdown, but if you like Jeffree Star, you're a fan of him and you like his formulas, you just want a palette to go to holiday with or like just for every day, the mini orgy palette is fantastic. Now this contour compact from Revolution is one of the best ones I've ever bought. This highlight, blush and contour set is literally one of the best ones I've ever bought, and I've never been able to get a compact this little that has everything that I need when it comes to contouring and highlighting and blushing. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm wearing it today. When I was younger, my sister had a pen like this. I think it was Urban Decay, and I used to nick it from her all the time. My sister would nick my bits, I would nick hers. What sisters for, right? And then I remember my mum and dad bought me the mini set, and it was a pink, white, metallic hollow like this, and a black. And I wore the shit out of it at school. I go yelled the shit out of, and I didn't give a because it was my thing. It came with the wing even before anyone loved the wing. This is the Makeup Obsession Cosmic Crystals eyeliner. I don't remember what colour it is. It comes in a teeny weeny little brush like this. It's very super thin. This was about 2 layers. This is a really good formula and it just brought me back to childhood so much. We finally got it. I wanted it for 2 years. I was like and ahhing about it because I wore purples for quite a few years when I was younger, and I was thinking, can I still pull it off? Or it came on sale and it was like, it called me. Jeffree Star Cosmetics Bloodlust palette. It is a wooden box and it's covered in crushed velvet, front and back. I'm gonna start wearing this during like spring, summer, because these are really nice lilacs, purples, pinks in there. Honestly, have you seen anything more beautiful ever? Look at the metallics. Look at that. Just for the 14-year-old in me, just loved purple shadows. I used to get screamed at every single day at school for wearing purple shadow, and I didn't care. It represented my soul. Now, we all know I'm a Nicki fan. So if you don't know who Nicki is, she's a huge makeup entrepreneur and also a huge makeup content creator. We all know how much I love this palette. This is the Nicki Tutorials palette. This was a Beauty Bay exclusive. So this is the Pressed Pigment palette. You've got your matte, which are clearly amazing, but the metallics are unreal. And also it comes with a guide, which is actually in my drawer, whether to apply it through a brush or with the finger. I'm wearing a little bit of Bend and Snap. Guys, you have no idea. The camera doesn't do any justice, but we've seen this loads of times. We've seen this on my vlogs. You know me, I am obsessed with this palette. I love this palette. You saw this in my ultimate Revolution haul. Now I need to wash these. These are one of the best brushes. Yeah, so it's from the collection Influencer Overnight. They come in a really nice like vegan leather jacket. These brushes, you've seen me use these 100 times now on my vlogs, everything. You guys know I'm obsessed with Jeffree Star skin. When it comes to skincare lately, I'm more like to go. The cleanser is absolutely gorgeous and it smells of strawberries. It's not a foamy cleanser. It's more of like an oily kind of like lube. It gives me a nice glowy, clean feel. Then with that, we went with the Jeffree Star eye cream. So this is what the applicator looks like. The pink collection, it's more for the sensitive side. I love a makeup removing balm. Love this stuff. A little goes a long way, by the way. This stuff is absolutely gorgeous, and not only it comes in this nice bougie pot, it comes with its own scraper. How cool is that? And it magnetizes back on. Ba-ding! so you don't lose it. This is called the Make Me Melt Makeup Removing Bar. You know me, I haven't used whites for about 3 years now, and since then my skin's got a lot better after makeup, because obviously you know me, I have to prime a lot, I have to protect my skin as much as possible during and after makeup. Removing your makeup is actually a really painful process when you've got psoriasis, trust me. And again, it was about 20 quid. I know a lot of people are gonna go Jesus, but a little goes a long way. That much all over for about a minute, massage it in, gets rid of eyelash glue as well, fantastic. Following that is the bougiest looking skin thing I've ever bought in my freaking life, and I love it. It's the Jeffree Star moisturizer. Like, what do you mean? I'm still obsessed with this. This is the hydrating moisturizer. Screws like this. Look at that. It is again 20 quid. And it does actually come all the way up to the brim. So I've had this for about 3 months. So again, it has like, it's been roughly about £5, £6, £7 a month for me. But I do apply this quite a lot. Actually quite creamy. It's very, very thick. Now, one of the last bit when it comes to cosmetic. You've seen this 100 times on my vlog. This is my favourite to-go brush cleaner. So this is the Revolution Pro Hygiene Sanitizing Solid Brush Cleaner there. So it's like a solid soap. It foams up super, super well with your brushes. It's super friendly. It gets out stains so good. Even your beauty blenders actually get stains out really, really good. Now I need to buy a new one. You have seen my first Shein haul, my second Shein haul. This is actually a screen spray and cleaner. Revolutionary. You must have seen me do this 100 times. But I'll do this again. Especially when you've got skin problems like me, you have to keep your phone clean, because a lot of the time I have my phone on loudspeaker for that reason, because I'm scared of the bacteria going onto my face and causing a flare up. It sprays and then you just swipe it. It's amazing. So this was only like 60 something p. I use this for my laptop as well and my TV screen. Pink stuff white vinegar spray inside it so you can refill it. I think you just need to get a couple of new ones, like once every few months, because it does get a little bit gross there. We all know I'm a big fan of Jeffree Star glosses. Now this is my favourite gloss this month. This is the Blow My Candle. So you guys know I love Cookie Fetish. I also love the red one. I wore that throughout Christmas. So this is a really, really pretty like camel kind of nude. It smells so good. Kind of on the pinkier side, which is really nice, because you know me, I've got into nudes as well, which is quite unusual of me. This is from his Supreme Gloss collection there. You obviously have seen me use this 100 times. I've got them in different colours now. I've also got the glitter ones now. I love Jeffree Star, you know me, I'm a big, big fan of him. I love these lip glosses purely because they're pigmented, they're not too sticky, and the tulip kind of wand here, it kind of helps you glide. Bought one for the car, bought one for my work bag, bought one for my room, bought one for downstairs. You all know how much I love the Palmer's hand cream. Now you guys know I've been going for this for about a couple of years. It smells so, so good as well. Like, a lot of people do forget to use hand cream, so do I on a daily basis. So bad, my hands get so dry. Oh, sorry about that. I just had to change me a batterie, so I'm sorry about that. When it comes to me teeth, I've been seeing this High Smile for the longest time, and people have been absolutely raving about it. I got the beginner kit, so I got the serum, the strip, and the toothpaste. I don't know if the toothpaste is on the starter kit, but I did get all those together. The High Smile V34 Colour Corrector Serum. A little bit goes a long way. You use 2 to 3 pumps, you do notice a difference. My teeth are naturally quite stained from like coffee, the darkness of my heart. If you're using this, just a quick tip for you. Don't wear anything you love. If you accidentally flick it anywhere, it stains you completely. I don't know if you were born yesterday and you haven't seen this before. This is like the purple shampoo effect on hair. Makes it more whiter. So they use the same kind of technology, I suppose, to turn it into a kind of a teeth solution. Scrub this on your teeth for like 45 seconds. I use the tooth strips every 2 weeks as well. This is their toothpaste. So they come out with a toothpaste collection. I hate minty toothpaste. Actually, a lot of them are so overwhelming. They actually make me gag, or they make my gums bleed. Now, I had sensitive gums because of my skin condition, which is quite common. Very, very rare when my gums bleed now since I've been using it. Anything strong minty or too gritty, it really hurts my gums. I've got very sensitive gums. Ever since I was little, I've had very sensitive gums. This is the Fluoride Watermelon Toothpaste from High Smile. It looks like this. So it's a little pump bottle. It tastes so good. It tastes so good. So it does taste like fake watermelon-y, but yummy watermelon-y. But then also a tiny bit of mint on there. with a bit of cucumber in it, I've noticed, which is very refreshing. I don't think many of you guys have seen this. It's one of my last items. This is actually from Fearless Keychains. Actually a self-defense keychain. A keychain that goes on your wrist and has self-defense and safety items. We have from bottle openers to button pressers to rape alarm. I'm not going to pull that tag because it'll give my mum and dad a heart attack. Now, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what way to look. I'm recording on my phone now. My batteries just haven't charged fully. I've just decided to go on my phone for the rest of the night. So I hope that's okay with you guys. It comes with seatbelt cutter and also a window breaker. So if I'm ever caught in a car, or there's a dog inside the car that's like in heat. If it's like a heat wave and a dog in this country is stuck in a car a long time, you know the dog's in danger, you can actually break open the window. So you just take this to the corners of the window and it will just smash straight through it, like safely without sharding everywhere. Because this taught me a lesson, because something similar happened. I work in a shop, obviously, as someone parked outside, but the wind had accidentally blown the door shut of the car and she had a newborn baby in there. And this whole time I had this, and I kept suggesting to people, I've got a window breaker. I've got a window breaker. They weren't having any of it, so they called the police, and the police just went I just literally bombarded the window, just smashed into smithereens, the same side as the baby was sitting on, which I would have gone the other way, but it's just their own, you know. This is all UK legal, so always check out Fearless Keychains if you're in the UK. This is identification spray. Now, I'm not going to show you guys exactly what it is, but it's kind of like UK legal pepper spray. So this actually is called a red alert personal attack deterrent. Deterrent? I don't know. Not only this stains their skin, apparently it smells to Hellheim. This stuff, it's meant to smell nasty, it's meant to make you sick, it's meant to make you throw up, it's meant to be awful. It's got identification liquid in it, so even days after a police is trying to look for a particular criminal with the stuff on, how many times they wash it off, there's still UV residue left on the skin. So if you tell the police that you sprayed them with this, they've got UV residue on them for a long time. This clicks twice, you're ready to go. I'm probably going to get myself another one of these just to change it, you know. This is very loud. It also has a light, which is really cool. But check a website out, it is amazing, and they're about 30 quid. But this is all handmade. I went with a cherry blossom one. It makes me feel very safe, and I'm definitely going to buy a couple more. Always support your small sellers. Last item of this month, we've seen it on my TikTok. I saw this on TikTok. I've been watching P. Louise for a really long time, but also I didn't realise how far she's come and how inspirational she really is. I've been watching her more and more throughout the last couple of years, and oh my god, she's so inspirational. It was amazing. But she come with this book. I've actually insisted I buy this for my friends, because this has changed me. You know me, I'm a huge law of attraction believer, but lately I've been down in the dumps and like can't get out of that. This book has helped me get out of that. It's the I'm a Go-Getter diary. Be prepared to achieve unimaginable things. I love what it says at the top as well. There will be doubters, non-believers and haters, and then there is you. Focus with consistent hustle. Love how beautifully made it is, because it's on the phone. I don't know how great it is. If you can see here, I'm almost to the end of the filling in bit before we get to the diary part. The way she's designed it, the way she's manuscripted it, pages upon pages to like read and fill in, and then I've got a load more questionnaires to fill in. Jesus Christ, look at the diary. Oh my god, it's perfect. Use it for what I want to use it for. And if that was an orb across the fucking screen, can you not, ghosty? Because that's why I haven't been sleeping several nights. Yeah, fun fact, my house is actually very haunted. I am editing this right now and I can't stop laughing. Well guys, that was my favourites this month. That was a journey. Anyway guys, so if you enjoyed that, please make sure you give me a big fat thumbs up. Always lets me know to do more of these in the future. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel right down there, and then press on that bell so you get all the notifications for when I upload next. I'm going to love you and I'm going to leave you because it's bedtime now. Bye!